Do you find that depression just really limits your life and really holds you back? I want to talk today about some very helpful mindfulness techniques to support you to be able to move through some of those heavy emotions that are just weighing you down with depression. Now, with depression, if we think we're depressing something down, keep pressing it down, we keep depressing, pushing it down. From that perspective, if we think of emotions that we felt that are just too much to handle, they just keep getting pushed down and pushed on top of each other, it gets to be so overwhelming, so much emotion pushed down there that it can just be hard to just handle everyday life because there's so much down there that really hasn't been experienced and resolved, and we haven't processed it, and it's just overwhelming. And we're not able to even function properly. We just feel terrible about everything. And depression is something that can really, really limit our lives. And we think of the beliefs we carry about ourselves with depression. We don't feel we're good enough to put ourselves out there. We feel maybe unworthy of good things. Maybe we feel we're a bad person, and we're just overwhelmed and bombarded in our mind quite often with negativity. The mindfulness techniques, really, if we can get back and connect it to our body, if we can process these unresolved feelings and emotions that are just pushed down within us, we can start to get some freedom again. We can get the emotions moving in a healthier way. We can create a healthier relationship with what we feel. So I talk about this a lot, an awareness practice. We're just practicing being aware, practicing being with what we feel, practicing being who we are and being with what we feel within our body sensations. If we take some time to practice mindfully being with what we feel, being with our body, being in the moment of life, we can start to process through those stuck emotions. And we can start to then feel better again, better about ourselves, so we can put ourselves out there in life so that when something happens that is challenging to feel, we have the confidence now that we can be able to process through it in a healthy way. So if you practice sitting every day for 5 minutes every day, maybe in the morning or sometime in the day, practice go into your breathing. Just be there in the moment with the feeling sensations. Practice being with what you feel in your body. Go through your arms and your legs and your torso, your head and shoulders, and all the way down to your feet. Just practice breathing into those parts of your body with your awareness, creating a connection, a relationship with all those parts of your body just by practicing being with what you feel. Breathing in and out. Your mind will distract you. You'll wander with your attention. Just notice. Notice the thoughts that come up. Oh, I'm no good at this, or this is a waste of time. I don't like doing this. Or notice how your mind's thinking about something else. Notice if you're beating yourself up inside of your mind with negativity and self-judgment. Just notice these things and practice noticing and coming back without judgment as best you can, back to your breathing sensations. So practice this 5 minutes a day, just being with what you feel. You'll start to create a healthier relationship with your inner workings of how you process through body feelings and sensations and emotions. That'll start to create a healthier relationship with how you feel. That'll start to move the energy that's been pushed down, that it's being depressed down and not expressed. All the times of not being able to move through what you feel and those emotions that you're uncomfortable with just get pushed down. But now you're practicing every day, 5 minutes a day, just being with what you feel. Practicing being with the feeling sensations. And every day at that same time, if you practice at the same time every day, what's happening is you're getting an experience of different emotions every day. Because every day at 8 o'clock in the morning or 5 in the morning or 7 at night or 9 at night, at that same time every day, you don't feel the same. You feel different every day at that same time. So in time with practice every day of 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day you get in a month, a whole month's worth of different kind of emotions. You get to practice being with your full array of emotions, the full bandwidth of being human, all those emotional feelings that you could feel. You get to then get experience. So when you're out and about in life, you're now practice more with different emotions, so you can now be with them more rather than they just get unconsciously pushed down and depressed on top of one another that build up and manifest into just feeling horrible. And so when you practice as well, say at home, you got to do it in a safe place you feel comfortable and safe. So then what happens is you're practicing being with your body sensations, being with what you feel. You do it in a place of safety, so that when you're out and about in life and you feel something and you feel bad, you can go into your practice of breathing, just breathing in the moment, going into your feeling sensations, and you anchor to the feeling of the place you practice in that was safe. You're connecting to the association of safety. This will help you feel better in the moment. This will help you be with what you feel so you can move through it more. That's the whole idea here with the depression, is to be able to let go of that denseness of all that emotion that's stuck within you on a subconscious level, so you can process through it and let it go. And then you can start to, as you let it go in life when things happen, you can handle them in the moment rather than them getting pushed down again. You'll start to feel lighter. You'll start to feel better. Your thoughts will start to feel happier. You'll start to feel like you want to engage with life again instead of always feeling depressed. Give this a go and see how this is. It takes a bit of work, but in time you will build the muscles of awareness and the ability to be with what you feel, and that'll help you feel so much better. So I hope you've enjoyed this and you get a lot from it, and I hope you have a really good rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.